So, after a recent podcast with Rebecca Sugar, there had been, she had all but pretty much said that, yeah, Jasper's coming back at some point. But the question is, what do you do with Jasper? Now, a lot of people, a vast majority in the Steven Universe fandom, really want her to be redeemed. But there's also a good number of people who don't want a redemption for Jasper. And I can understand why, and we'll get into that. So, how do you solve a problem like Jasper? You see, Lapis didn't really need a redemption. She just needed someone to be her friend. She just needed a hug. Peridot's redemption was good, in that, yeah, she was part of the first invasion of Earth, with Jasper, but she didn't really do as much psychological damage as Jasper did. She was more like, hey, I'm just gonna allow this to happen and think I'm superior than everyone else. So, yeah, Jasper, her redemption arc was like, yeah, I can see, Peridot, why did I say Jasper? Peridot getting a redemption arc. Jasper's tougher. Jasper's done a hell of a lot worse. Of course, she was more or less in this really toxic relationship with Lapis. It was all but pretty much like, yeah, this is not how an abusive relationship works. This is how it works, people. This is how an abusive relationship works. She tried to murder Ruby and Sapphire, on the grounds that they were fusion. She nearly murdered Amethyst as well. Remember, and you may be thinking, oh, she just poofed her. She didn't murder her. No, had Stevani not stepped in their fight, yeah, she probably would have crushed Amethyst in her hand after poofing her. So yeah. Also, she's tried to murder Steven multiple times. So, yeah. Now, the big thing here that we have to understand is that Jasper is not like Peridot. The thing with Jasper is that it's very obvious that she was very loyal to Pink Diamond. And as with the recent light of it is that, yes, Steven is the son of Pink Diamond and Rose Quartz, her and Rose Quartz were one and the same. So, that's the big thing here, is that Jasper, because when she finds out, she's going to be like, no, that can't be right. She's very much going to be like Sapphire, in that, yeah, that's fucked. That's really fucked. That the leader that I served loyally and unconditionally and mourned her passing was essentially the same rebel leader I wanted to brutally murder. What in the actual fuck? Like, seriously, what in the actual fuck? So that's the, Jasper's going to take this a lot worse than Sapphire, and let me say why. Sapphire took it, and she understood the reasons of what she did, because again, it was, after Pearl explained it, Sapphire understood it better. Jasper is a lot different, in that she was built to be a soldier. She wasn't like an aristocrat, or a scientist like Peridot, or, Pearl, who was Pink Diamond / Rose Quartz main servant and #1 lieutenant during the war. Jasper was built for one thing, to serve Pink Diamond. She was designed to do that. And in that, she felt like she failed her job. That's why she was so gung-ho on murdering Rose Quartz. So, to find out that they were one and the same is going to mentally rock her. And you may be thinking, well, Bismuth kind of covers that as well. But no, Bismuth was an engineer. She has something to do. She can still forge to keep her mind off stuff like that. But Jasper doesn't have that. Jasper was built to be a soldier, and this is like the angle I want to see them, when they bring back Jasper, this is what I want to see them done with her. I want to see the soldier without a war to fight. That's what I want to see with Jasper, is that she just is like, just out of it right now. She is like, you're Pink Diamond, but you're also Rose Quartz, so what do you want me to, I fought for a war that was essentially a lie. I served under a diamond I didn't want to follow, all in the name of trying to avenge the very diamond I was made to serve, and I failed to protect. How does that make one feel? That's what I really want to feel like, what I really want them to go with, because, Pearl, she wasn't designed, she's a soldier, but she was a servant, and, she carried Pink Diamond's greatest secret to her very end, up until now, of course. Amethyst was born too late to be part of the war. Sapphire and Ruby have kind of gotten over it. Bismuth's still working it through, but we're pretty much going to see that. So everyone has their own way of dealing with Pink Diamond and Rose Quartz being one and the same. Jasper would be totally different. Jasper's like, there's nothing for me to do. You know, you all had different roles before the war. I was bred for war. That's what it is, and now I don't have anything. So I actually would like to, what I want to see them do is have that Jasper's not part of the Crystal Gems. I don't want her to be part of the Crystal Gems. I actually want her to go wandering around. Like, I kind of want her to be like how Vegeta was in the, you know, after the Frieza saga. I want her to go wandering around, and she shows up whenever there's a big problem. Like, she'll show up and is like, I'm doing this for my diamond, not you. So, that'd be the thing, like, I kind of imagine, like, they're fighting some gem monster or something like that, and Jasper has, like, has Vegeta's entrance in, Return of Cooler, like, that whole, sideways kick. That's how I kind of imagine her, like, whenever she shows up again, like, she just shows up to help fight the big bad guys. Sorry, drinking some water. Now, the other thing you have to understand is that, yeah, Jasper did some really fucked up shit. So, a lot of the gems, even more so than Peridot, are going to be like, we can't really trust you. We can't really, you know, you've intentionally tried to murder us multiple times. Peridot did that too, but not to the level and brutality that Jasper did. And of course, Lapis is not going to want to go anywhere near Jasper. Lapis is because, yeah, if anyone has the biggest axe to grind with Jasper, it's Lapis and Amethyst. Because Jasper pretty much was, you know, had nearly murdered her and nearly pushed Amethyst over the edge. Lapis, of course, there's all kinds of wrong of what Jasper did to Lapis, so, yeah. So those are the two big hurdles, is that I don't think, unlike Peridot, who's going to get, like, when I called those episodes loyalty missions with separate characters, no, it's not going to be like that at all. It's going to be more like Jasper's like, I can't be around any of you. I don't want her to be an official Crystal Gem. I want her to be like, show up some of the times, but I don't want her to go on like these slice of life stories, because that's not, because she's too much of a warrior to do that. She's probably what she would be like. She would bounce, and Steve would be like, don't go after her. I don't think she's going to cause us any trouble. Just, she needs time. You know, Jasper needs her time, and yeah, just let her, you know, just have Jasper show up like Vegeta did in the earlier Dragon Ball Z episodes. She'd show up, kick some ass, and then be like, bounce. That's kind of what I'd like to see them do, because, yeah, there's no way Jasper would, you know, willingly be like peace, love, and granola with anyone. Even with, you know, she gets healed from the corruption, she'd be like, you're all weak, you're all idiots, and I can't be around any of you, you know. She'd still have that kind of gem pride, that gem superiority, that, you know, she would still hold everyone else. Whereas Peridot's like, yeah, I'm no better than the rest of the Crystal Gems, and I really accept that. But Jasper's would be more like, whatever, just stay the fuck away from me. Because, yeah, because that's how I've always seen it, is that Jasper would not acclimate to living on Earth as fast. Even Lapis took a lot of time, but Jasper would never acclimate to it. She would accept it because I feel like she'd be honor-bound to be close to Steven, knowing that he's Pink Diamond's son, or Pink Diamond, however you want to look at it. But yeah, knowing that Pink Diamond in some capacity is still alive, Jasper would definitely stay away, because she would be like, my diamond, the diamond I fought for, bled for, watched other soldiers get shattered for, and the person I was willing to, you know, who I thought died and I fought in a now senseless war for, you know, lied to me, lied to us all, you know. I'll stay around on Earth just to watch over you, but make no mistake, you get in my way, I will fuck you up. That's what I want him to see, is like, I'd like to see them tackle the PSD of being corrupted. I really want to, like, we may get that with Nephrite when we come back to that with Centipede / Nephrite, but I want to see him done with Jasper, because, yeah, she went totally batshit crazy, and I imagine being corrupted and coming back from that is not going to do any more favors for her. That's the big takeaway here, is that's probably not going to do any favors for her in the long run. So this is a, this is a very interesting subject. That's how I kind of see this situation is, Jasper wouldn't officially be a crystal gem, but she would be she wouldn't be against them anymore is what I'd like to see is like, I'm not with you, but I'm not against you anymore. Just stay away from me. I'll show, I just want her to show up and then be like, alright, is the danger gone? Alright, I'm out. Call me again. Or, I don't want, what I'm saying is I don't want him to see him do slice of life stuff. Whenever Jasper shows we get a future Jasper episode, and whenever we get that, I want them to be kind of serious and her coming to terms. I don't want also that her and Lapis are, because there is no way you are going to fix that. There is no way you are going to be able to fix the damage that Jasper did to Lapis. There is nothing you could do on this in this universe to try and fix that, because that is it was supposed to show a toxic relationship, and to show that Jasper would be Jasper and Lapis would be like, yeah, we're totally fine now. That would completely undermine everything that you were trying to show in that episode where they embodied the toxic relationship. That would just basically say, that basically tell thousands of young viewers, oh, it's okay, as long as they're sorry about it, that you can get back with that toxic relationship. Because, yeah, life ain't a fucking cartoon. So, writers of Steven Universe, don't try to fix Jasper and Lapis. Don't have them be like buddy-buddy. You can have them fighting together, but be like, okay, you can go now. And Lapis can be like, okay, fuck off now. And Jasper be like, okay. Yeah. And that's the thing, is I don't want to see slice of life stories with Jasper. I just want to see her, because she's more like a shit got serious kind of thing. That was always the thing. There was no slice of life with Jasper in her episodes, and I want them to keep that kind of theme with that character. I really want to see them keep that theme with that character. And now, really, I'd even be okay with a Jasper-centric episode with her just kind of wandering around, kind of trying to find her place in the world, because there's no war to fight. The gems, at this point, would probably, in some capacity, have peace with the diamonds, depending on what they do with White Diamond. Again, I have no idea, so, depending on what they do with White Diamond. So now, you can have it like she's going around picking fights with humans, with gem monsters, or even she's going around killing bears and shit, just so she can, because that, there's nothing to fight anymore. There's nothing to fight for. There's nothing to fight against. But that would be the thing, is whenever shit, some big enemy shows up, Jasper would be like, oh boy, a fight. I can stop mentally hating myself and hate the world around me to kill something for a little bit, and then I can leave. So fighting for her at that point would be I would imagine it would be like a drug for her. It'd be yeah, killing something makes me not want to kill myself. So, yeah, that's how I kind of view it. That's what I kind of would like to see them do with Jasper. Not be fully redeemed, but not be, antagonistic to the crystal gems anymore. So, yeah. Be yeah, I'm totally on the, get me a star, Steven, I'm a crystal gem now. No, I don't want that with Steven, and I think that would undermine everything they did with Jasper up until that point. But, anyway, that's just my 2 cents, though. So I'm always curious to see what you guys have to say. So you guys tell me in the comments below. What do you guys think of, what do you think they should do with Jasper? Do you think they should fully redeem her? Do you want her to see her on the crystal gems? Do you not want to see her on the crystal gems and not be redeemed? Or do you want her, somewhere in the middle? Do you want her in some capacity, want her, in the middle, to be, just wandering around, show up when big shit goes down, or whatever? Just comment below, let me know. Really curious to see what you guys have to say about this, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.